As someone with somewhat recent Formula One experience, what are your thoughts on looking at the high downforce aero kits, all the wing elements across both kits? I mean, I don't know if we're at or if we've exceeded Formula One downforce levels, but in terms of bits and pieces, I think we might be winning the war.
I think we do, actually. And with the wings we carry on the cars, there's probably more downforce on the IndyCar than there is on the Formula One, because if you, at least back in the days, because if you take, you know, roughly 200 kilos off of an IndyCar and you keep that kind of downforce, that would be interesting. So you know, it's just a bigger car, a little heavier. So for sure, you kind of, you know, always need to match, you know, downforce, power, weight. So yeah, it's kind of what it is.
My background is going to Europe to race was always in Formula One, and when I came to America, our cars were extremely different. And now looking at this Indy cars today, it's unbelievable how similar they look. And no, it was something I never thought of it, which is I'm glad that I'm still around to enjoy that.
I'm pretty sure it'd be more than what F1 has downforce-wise, but Formula One has a lot better componentry and a lot better weight management. I mean, the thing's way lighter. If this thing had Formula One's weight, it'd be, I don't even think you could drive it. But yeah, I don't think there'd be a big difference in downforce numbers. This car's just heavier.
I mean, if that's the case, you know, I haven't talked to Adrian Newey lately to get the latest Red Bull numbers, but you know, I mean, it's got to be close. I mean, there's only so much that, you know, components can take and drivers can physically take, to be honest. And you know, I think we are kind of coming up to those levels. So we're definitely playing in the same ballpark. And it's yeah, I mean, if it turns out we've got higher numbers, yeah, it's a cool little stat.
Yeah, it is interesting, an interesting concept. Obviously, we could be putting more downforce. It's hard to really know. You know, manufacturers and people working on these aero kits never really, you know, pull out big numbers. But, you know, IndyCar have combated that, I think, with, you know, cutting a big hole in the front of the wing, taking the strakes off, the side skirts, you know, on the underwing. So they've taken probably 700 pounds off the car already. You know, and I'd say we're up maybe 700 pounds on top of that. So, you know, the cars are definitely getting, you know, a lot of downforce, creating a lot of downforce. And physically they're becoming very demanding at a lot of these trucks.
It is fast. Those cars now are really fast, and you know, if someone says it's not fast enough, he can get in the car and try to wheel this thing. But you know, it's obviously very physical. We don't have power steering, which is the beauty of IndyCar. You know, it leaves the drivers to go to the gym. We have to go to the gym to drive those cars for 2 hours and be okay at the end and keep pushing. So there's the physical aspect, which is very important, which is something that I love. But the cars are getting really fast. I wouldn't say we're missing power. I wouldn't say we're missing grip, that's for sure.